I'm ChezPride, and welcome back to part 17 of the Orange Generation of my Sims 4, the Rainbow Legacy Challenge. And today I have some big plans, and there are going to be some big turns, so make sure you stick around for all the plot twists. So in this episode is finally our first kid of the Yellow Gen, Sunny's childhood birthday. So we are going to be taking him to the beach, turning him into a child, and partying away. But I also want to go on 2 dates for our 7 Wild Dates challenge that we're doing. We're almost to the end of it. I think we can knock out like all but one of what's left of the dates today. And our heir is going to also be finding out that he has the baby on the way. If you watched last episode, we already know that Mila is pregnant, but he does not know yet. So he will be finding that out. And of course, with that, there's going to be a couple of things I have pulled up my sleeve. So since today is going to be jam-packed and it's our son's birthday, the first thing I want to do is as soon as Blaze gets out of the shower, I want him to take the day off. So as you can see, Blaze does have 5 vacation days saved up. So honestly, him taking a vacation day for his son's birthday, I feel like is totally reasonable, especially since he already has the next 2 days off. And if I'm going to make the story progression I want to make in the next 2 episodes, I need a couple of days off. So you know what? It works for me. So we're going to go ahead and use the telephone, and we are going to take our vacation day. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of money for it, but I know we won't get our full normal amount. But he is going to call off. Sunny is already done using the restroom. That's a little scary. Okay. Well, Sunny, while we fixed your breakfast, because you know Blaze has to cook him some waffles, because anytime there's a special event going on, waffles. This family makes waffles. So while he's doing that, I think I'm going to have him study his shapes, because that's the only skill he doesn't have to max out level. And I would really like if he would max out all his skills, honestly. So I'm going to have him work on that. Ember is done keeping care of herself. I think I'm going to have her go ahead and clean up a little bit while, don't make the dirty toilet an heirloom. Why do I always click that? Okay. Clean the toilet, and then maybe when she's done with all that, she can teleport out here and dig up her rock, just so she has some stuff. Oh, speaking of which, this is the piece of jewelry she made randomly last episode. Like, we chose for her to make a random bracelet, and this is what she made. So, I don't know. It's cute. It's kind of cute. Alright, but how many pieces of jewelry does that mean she has now to sell? She has 3 gemstones cut. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of jewelry and 3 gemstones. That's not horrible, honestly. That's not that bad. I wouldn't mind her cutting another gemstone this episode at some point. But Blaze, while they work on all of that, how about you come and fix some waffles? So let's cook. And honestly, it's a toddler's birthday. I'm feeling banana split waffles. Like, I feel like banana split waffles are kind of classic for a toddler. So we're going to go ahead and fix those for him. Hopefully they don't take too long. You know, we had to wait on the waffles to cook anyways. Ember, Go get your gem. We're going to clean the toilet. We're going to clean the toilet. We'll clean it. It's fine. You get your gem, and then you can come, hopefully make it back in time to eat breakfast with us. Let's see. Are the waffles done? Oh, we found a limestone. Okay. 11 minutes till ready. All right. Well, how about, Ember, you turn on some music? We can turn on... Let's turn on some carnival beats for the breakfast, and perhaps you can go ahead and dance a little bit. And Blaze, I need you to go here and serve up the waffles. Sunny, how far did you get in your skill? Probably not very. Well, you got to 45. That's not horrible. We could have done worse. All right, but Sunny, when you're done, how about you teleport here so we can all be here for breakfast? All right, come on and teleport. Let's go ahead and pull the waffles off. Let's go ahead and serve up some waffles. All right, Ember, you can stop dancing. You can stop dancing. And let's serve up the waffles. Blaze, are you going to call to Emil or you're just going to place them down? I think he just placed them down. Let me just go ahead and we can call to meal. So we'll have a little breakfast together, the whole family. Ember, what? Are you okay? You're missing them from grieving. Aww, you're having a sad grieving type. I'm sorry, baby. I kind of feel bad that it's his birthday and he's sitting over here like all by himself. Can we get them like to walk over here or something? Maybe Aunt, you can sit here. Dad, you can sit here. And we can join him for his family breakfast. Like actually join him because he can't sit at the table without a high chair. So I kind of like the idea that they come to him being like, it's your birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. All right. But I think after this, all our people should be good. I'm just going to like make our cats happy real quick. So let's make you happy. I know they're probably mostly happy, but just before I leave the house, I'm going to go ahead and make them happy. And Sunny, when you're done eating, how about you come here and study shapes? Blaze is cleaning up. And Ember, actually, I want you to clean up your dish. So Blaze, don't clean up her dish. I would like you to clean up your own dish. But I also, real quick, and this is going to seem random until I explain why, I'm going to grab an extra set of nesting blocks and I'm going to throw them into Ember's inventory. And actually, real quick, hold on. There's something else I was questioning real quick. What happens if I play in the counters? What skill does that get up? Does that get up my thinking skill? Yeah, that does. Okay, that's another way to get the thinking skill. Hey, Blaze, I don't want you to dance. I need you to let Ember clean up while you actually set up a date. So he has this whole wild 7 dates thing going on, and I really want to knock out 2 out of 3 of the last dates. So I think we're going to have a cute little quick cafe date. We've already eaten, but we could totally get like coffee or something at a cafe. And because of that, we actually had one of our high school crushes ask us out on a cafe date last episode, Jessica. Jessica was a huge crush for Blaze in high school, and they ended up going out on a little after prom date situation, and she pretty much just like ignored him the whole time. And then they tried to go on a date when they got older, and their chemistry just wasn't right. But now she has invited us out on a date, and we weren't in the place where we could say yes. And I feel like he would feel bad about that. And also, we need to do these dates. So we're going to have a date with Jessica, but because we have bad compatibility, we're going to keep it super casual. To the point of casuality that we are inviting our sister and our son on the date. If you did not know, you can do group dates with Love Struck. So I want to go ahead and ask Jessica on a date. But we're going to make it a group date. And like our whole family's going to come. And I'm not going to like have them all be interacting. They're going to be like separated. But, you know, I need to be able to have my whole family there so I can work on Sunny's skill. And that's why I put the nesting blocks in Ember's inventory so she can work on that with Sunny. So let's go ahead. We're going to have a get to know you date. It doesn't have to be a romantic date to count for the 7 Wild Dates Challenge. It just has to be a gold date. So obviously, Jessica, it is part of the requirements, but we are also going to invite our sister and our son. We are going to, honestly, I don't think we're even going to try to be flirty. I think it's going to be super casual. Let's just be friends and be funny and get drinks. I literally think that's all we're going to do. Maybe we can like reminisce and dance. Actually, I don't even know if they have music at the cafe. I know they have board games nearby, so maybe I put board games. And then, like I said, I do want to have this at a cafe. So I think we're going to go to the one in Windenburg just because it's classic and cute. And I am totally down for a Tudor style area right now. I think that's very much her vibes. Jessica's vibes. I feel like she would love the Tudor styled cafe if I could find it in the list. And this is why I have chosen to go to Solani for his birthday, because he doesn't understand why there's snow, considering he has always lived in Strangerville. And I feel like someone named Sunny would want a sunny, warm birthday spot. So we can at least give him sunny by going to the beach. But for this day, I have come to the snowy world of Windenburg because I just thought it was cute. So they want to drink something, tell a joke, and have small talk. So let's go ahead. The first thing I want to do is separate the groups. So Ember or Blaze, I'm going to have you, more choices, actions, remove from group, remove Ember and Sunny from the group. And then Ember, I want you to more choices, actions, form a group with Sunny. And then the other thing I need to do to set up before we focus on the actual date is I want to get rid of this club door because I want to use the club area, but the club door is in my way. So we're going to replace it with like this door. And then we can have them be on two completely different sides of the building. So Ember can come in here with Sunny and we can practice the blocks with Sunny. There is also kitchen counters he could just roam through, but I think the blocks are the best way to do it. And then Sunny, you can, well, I'll make sure she walks over there first. But Blaze, how about you and Jessica go ahead and head over this way, and we can order some drinks perhaps. So we can order a drink. Let's order for here. Let's have a little macchiato. Sure. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but we're gonna order it. We're gonna order it, and I guess while we wait, we can socialize. So it wants us to tell a joke and have small talk. So I feel like a joke would be a good icebreaker. So let's tell a joke about barnacles. And then we can have some small talk. So we can friendly, small talk. We can maybe share my personality quirks and small talk. Maybe ask about her day. And you need to ask your aunt to help study shapes. Because when you ask an adult to help you, it does tend to go faster. So Ember, if you will help Sunny out, please, that would be fantastic. All right. Oh, and they want us to continue being silly with her. So I'm kind of waiting on our drink. I don't know why they're sitting completely across the room from each other to talk. But whatever. Okay, let's be funny, silly behavior. We can make funny faces. We can now perhaps get our drink. That's her drink. Okay, so our drink should be next. Okay, cool. She's coming to sit with us. Fantastic. All right, perhaps we can do another small talk. Small talk, brighten her day, and then be silly again. So funny, silly behavior, make funny faces. You know, just be super silly. Okay, is that our drink? Did we even get our drink? Where is our drink? We ordered a drink. I know we did. Damn it. Let's order another drink. Okay. Let's order for here. And, you know what, let's try espresso. We'll just do a little espresso. Because I know he didn't have the drink because he would have had the moodlet. Alright, so let's order a drink. They want to talk about drinks. I guess that's fine. Interest, let's go ahead and... Wouldn't it be under here? I thought talking about drinks, but maybe you have to get the drink first? Question mark? I don't know. It wants us to reminisce over photos, though. I want to get our drink first. So I'm a little nervous she's not going to make it again. They are socializing, though. There's our drink. Grab your drink. Grab your drink. Grab your drink before you do anything else. Please. Perfect. Okay. So now we have to socialize a couple more times. So now that we have our drink, can we talk about drinks? Let's see. Because normally it's under this category. Oh, wait. I'm not seeing that under any of the friendly interactions. So I'm just going to do some of the sillier ones. So we can make silly faces. I'm going to check off represents over photos, though, because I think it's not fair that it's giving us actions I can't find. It does want us to play a game. Okay, but let's get the main interaction of socializing out of the way. There we go. Okay, we got it to a silver. So it wants to small talk and for us to share deep thoughts. Honestly, going back and forth between sharing deep thoughts and small talk is such a whole date thing. So let's share a personality quirk, and then that can lead into a deep conversation. But then he would pull back and be like, oh no, I'm being awkward, so let me go back to small talk and ask about her day, and then maybe we can then deep thoughts perhaps talk about none of those. None of these. Maybe we can just debate the existence of vampires, because she seems like she'd be down for that. Honestly, she seems like she'd be down for that. Okay, so we just have to have one more small talk. So, more choices, small talk. Let's brighten her day. And honestly, if we could just socialize a couple more times and get everything out of the way, I think it'd be good. So let's go ahead and share interest. So friendly, interest. We can enthuse about guitar solos. She'd totally be down for that. Maybe we can discuss fitness techniques when we drink our little coffee. Our coffee is so cute. Like, just this little tiny coffee. And she is also so cute. I love her face. I love the Sim. The Sim is adorable. I kind of wish she had been our baby mama, but they have bad compatibility. So, that's not going to be a possibility. So, let's just do a couple of more things to finish up this date here. Oh, shoot. I haven't been keeping an eye on... Dang it. They haven't... She's working on a story with them. How far along did he... he didn't get to level 4. And we're almost on a gold date. You know what? That was my bad for not paying attention. I'm going to give him a jump start to level 4. But now you have to stop listening to the story, because you guys were not supposed to be listening to the story. You were supposed to ask for help. So we'll stay here until this completes, like this round of her helping him with blocks. Alright, but our date is complete. I really want him to get this skill up, like, as much as he can. I would really like to knock that out. So, oh, who is this? I thought I recognized the hair. Okay. I was wondering if there was anyone interesting around to talk to, but I guess not, other than her. I don't really want to date her, though, so maybe let's come and just, let's just have a hug. We can do a friendly hug. Affection, we'll hug, and then maybe we'll end the date. I want to get to the birthday party soon, and he can work on the skill at the house. Oh, he decided to be flirty on his own. Is he? Oh, Okay, I wasn't expecting them to be flirty because they've always never worked out flirty-wise, but, this is an interesting turn of events. He's like, oh no, don't go in there and talk to my sister. How about you pay attention to me instead? Oh, okay, well, maybe we can try a first kiss. I mean, we have a friendship pretty high. Alright, let's see if she'll go for it. We finally kissed our high school crush! Oh my goodness, it only took almost half his adulthood. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least we can say we kissed her. I feel like that's an accomplishment in itself. So we're going to end that day on a good note. And that means we have 24 hours to finish the next date. And I'm going to do that a little bit later. Sunny, you're about halfway with that, and you've only got 13%. Okay, well, honestly, I kind of need to go home, though. I kind of need to go home. I'm thinking, though, maybe we can invite Grandma over because it's Sunny's birthday. So let's, hold on, reset. I'm going to take our blocks back. And then let's go ahead and travel on back home. Because there's a couple of things we need to do in preparation for the party. So let's go ahead and have our sister, our mom, and our son come back home with us. Alright, so we are back at the house. Grandma is here, which means Sunny would be like, put me down, Grandma's here. And honestly, I think we're going to straight up just start with asking her to help us with blocks. So we're going to ask from help. Can I set it up a couple of times? I don't know if it'll cancel. Sometimes when I try to set up stuff multiple times, it cancels and only works once. Also, how are our cats? Our cats are amazing. Fantastic. Okay. So, oh, there's just dirty dishes in the floor. Unacceptable. While Sunny works on his skill, so hopefully he can max out his skill before he ages up, I want Ember to perhaps cook him a birthday cake. Because I have other stuff I want to be working on with Blaze, and I feel like that's such an aunt thing for her to do, would to be cook her toddler a little birthday cake. So we are going to go ahead and have her cook a cake. Now, she isn't very skilled, so I'm thinking chocolate cake. Let's keep it simple. We'll do chocolate cake. And Blaze, you're out here, so I want you to work on the strange little stuff. So if we could get Sunny working on his skill, Ember working on the cake, and then Blaze getting at least like 5 or 6 more spore clusters so we can get a move on that, that would be actually great. So we're going to do that, and then we'll keep care of their needs real quick and head to the beach. I don't want to be too late at the beach. I do want it to be like an afternoon, like early afternoon party, but I also have a bunch of stuff I want to do this episode. So I'm trying to compile it all in one. But let's go ahead, and maybe you can come scan here. I'm going to make sure that Sunny gets to working on his blocks. So real quick, okay, she's going to do that. What are you doing? Reset. No. I want to teleport here and ask for block help. Let's try this again. Ask for study shapes, Ruby. Ask for study shapes, Ruby. Ask for study shapes, Ruby. I could just tear through the counters. It would probably make it a little bit faster. But I want to see if Grandma will do it first. Why did it cancel? Oh, it didn't cancel. She just picked him up. Okay. So, is it going to work? Oh, she's going to put him down. I'm so confused. What is going on? Don't dance. No. I did not tell you to dance. And Blaze, did you find anything? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, go ahead and put this in your inventory, please. Everyone's trying to dance right now. I think it's best we just turn this off, because this is distracting everyone from what I need. So you come over here. I'm going to reset you, teleport you here, because we don't have time for you to walk around. Like, that's nonsense. We don't have time for that. Alright, let's get the spore cluster. Come on. Let's go. Alright, and Sunny, are you getting help from Grandma? They did make it to the room. Now if I could just get them to play with the blocks. There we go. All right, we got that set up. You are not allowed to watch TV right now. No. No. We got one. Okay, let's go over here, perhaps. So let's teleport over here. Let's go ahead and scan this area. See, you're pulling the cake out now, question mark? No, almost. Okay. Let's see if he finds the spore cluster. Because I feel like if they show up like a little bit after halfway. So if it gets like, I guess to this point, I don't think they're going to show up. Okay, see, yeah, it didn't work. Okay. So let's reset. We have our little scanner in our inventory. Oh, and speaking of making scans for stuff, we got another crazy. All right, let's teleport here and scan here. Ember, let's go ahead and put candles on the cake, please. So add birthday candles and put it in your inventory. That would be fantastic. All right, so you can go ahead and let's see. Let's check on Sunny. Sunny's still working on a skill. Honestly, I feel bad for if I cheat Sunny's skills, but I might want to do it for a birthday present, honestly. But let's go ahead and work on Ember's needs. She doesn't need too much, but I am going to have her go ahead and clean out the vines, wash her hand, or perhaps take a brush shower, and she can use the restroom after that. You're working on that. Let's see. Let's work on your scanning. His needs aren't that bad either. He's really just going to have to pee before he leaves. So, oh my god, why aren't you finding any, sir? Sir, you're not being helpful. I mean, shouldn't they be like over here where all these things are? I feel like they would be. So let's go ahead and maybe let's try doing it out of our inventory. Let's scan area. Come on. Let's scan the area. Let's maybe get a picture of him scanning the area. I feel like I haven't really done that. Oh, we can get the plane in the background. I'm just saying this may be a little bit of foreshadowing. All right. But let's go ahead. See if he finds anything this time. Come on. You gonna find anything? Please? Please? Don't make me waste my time for nothing, sir. Seriously? Seriously? Did I know there was a rock over here? Ember, are you doing anything? How about you come dig this rock? Alright, Blaze, I need you to teleport. And surely, right by this weird plant, like literally scanning the plant gives you something. Surely it'll give you something, right? And maybe also standing too close to it, and that may be a problem. But let's see. Let's fast forward this. Come on. All right, Ember, get your rock. Oh, he's thinking about Jessica. Ooh. Oh, yes, we found one. Okay, put in inventory. Perfect. And, Sunny, how you doing? Honestly, I think for his birthday present, I may cheat it just because we are, like, really working hard on it. So I'm going to let it finish with Grandma, and then I'm going to have him play in the thing a bunch of times and try to collect a couple more things with Blaze here. Oh, we got one death medal and one gold. That was pretty good. I don't even know if I realized that one was over there. Is that the one I normally get? I thought the one I normally got was like right here. Huh. I know there's a dig pile over there, but I don't want to waste my time. How about, oh, we got another one. Oh, we got another one. Alright, well, how about perhaps when you're done with that, instead of chatting with Blaze, how about, oh, you didn't use the restroom. Right, go pee like a champion, and then honestly, I kind of want you to cut a gemstone. We haven't cut a star yet. I feel like that's your vibe. So let's do a sapphire star. So we can work on that until it's time for Sunny's party. Where did you pick it up. You picked it up. Okay, so you have 6 out of 15. I would like 2 more. I would like 2 more before we have Sunny's birthday party. So maybe we can come over here. Let's teleport here. Come on. I wish we would get one like every time. I wish we didn't have to like actually look for them. I wish you could just like kind of scan the same area over and over again, but I guess that wouldn't make it as challenging. Okay, scan area. See, you're using the restroom. You're playing your blocks, and then you're gonna go play in the cabinets, because I think that gets it up a little bit faster, honestly. If I could get it over 60 or 50%, I think I'd be kind of more okay with cheating it. Alright, one more time. Scan by the light pole. It's Sunny. I want to see you play in the thing and see how much faster it gets the skill up. Or slower. Let's see. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest. No, I don't have time to donate to charity. Did you seriously not find anything? You know what? I'm going to make you scan again. Can you scan that area again? Alright, if we don't find anything, I'm going to give up, because we do have to have a birthday party. But I was really hoping he'd find something. Maybe I don't need to walk away. Maybe me... Oh, yes! Literally found one. Perfect. Alright, good. Stop scanning. Pick it up. I think that's all we're going to do for now. I feel like we got a good amount of them. We got 7 of them. So let's go ahead. We can go ahead and teleport back home and use the restroom real quick. And then we will throw a birthday party. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the restroom. Okay, let's see how fast this... Oh, yeah. You know what? I didn't realize I had to use the restroom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cheat it. I think I'm gonna cheat his skill. He's not the heir, so I don't feel bad cheating his skill. And he works so hard to complete all his skills. And, you know, I feel like he deserves it. I feel like that's my birthday gift to him. But I am going to make him use the potty. So let's teleport over here. So you do have to actually use the restroom before we go. Oh, can you stop playing and go to potty? And then at the birthday party we'll be able to eat. So I think that'll be good. Blaze, how about you brush your teeth real quick while Sunny uses the restroom? Because we do want Sunny's bladder to not need to be relieved while we're there. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so it is 3 o'clock. That's not horrible. That's not the worst time we could throw a birthday party. I just wanted it to be earlier. Oh, there's a fire. Can we actually not have just a random fire in my fire pit? I would very much like to extinguish that, please. Extinguish that, and then we'll start the party. Oh my god. I know I just said party, but chill out. Okay. Let's go ahead and plan a social event. I wish they would put that interaction at the top. I feel like that would be most convenient. Alright, so obviously we're going to have our family, but I have a couple of special people in mind that I want to show up at this party. And I think you guys already know one of them. So we're going to throw a birthday party. I'm first going to make sure that the lot I put down we're able to have the party at before I set everything up. Because I have a really bad habit about somehow not getting the party option and at the correct place, which is no exception here. Okay, hold on. Let me go fix that real quick. Well, that was a journey. Originally, I had it as a beach. Can't have a party at a beach. Then I changed it to generic, and then it wouldn't show up in the list still, even though this is a generic. So I had to make it a bar, even though it's technically a kid's birthday place. I mean, it already had a bar, but the main feature wasn't it being a bar. So that's a little annoying. But either way, it's going to make it work. It made it like 10 minutes later than I wanted. Well, honestly, we're a couple hours later doing this. I want it. But a couple minutes later than I expected to have it. But we can have Sunny as the birthday sim. And then, like I said, obviously we're going to have our family. So we need Blaze, we need Ember, we have to have Uncle Phoenix there. We have to have both grandmas. We can have Blaze's dad. Obviously, Romeo is about to be part of the family because as him and Ember are a thing. Yeah, I think that's the most of the people I'm requiring family-wise. But there was a couple of other people I wanted to invite. And hell, we can even invite David. I mean, David went on a family vacation with us. David is Romeo's dad. But let's go ahead and perhaps invite Gerardo because that's like our best friend. And then I want to invite Mila because I feel like he would have been like, oh, I just wanted this great date with Jessica. Maybe I should cool things off with Mila a little bit. And maybe here we can kind of tell things because I'm really into Jessica. And, you know, at this point, I think he's like, I don't even know if I'm going to complete the Wild Dates Challenge. But we know that it's a rule that he can't get into a relationship. He has to stay a single parent. So we're going to invite Mila. But there's going to be a little bit of a surprise in there for us. I put a buffet table, so I'm not going to hire a caterer. I will hire a mixologist, considering we do have a bar. And we do have a spot for entertainment, so I'm actually going to invite entertainment too. We're going to go all out. We're going to spend the money we don't have. And we are going to throw our boy a birthday party. So I don't remember how many of you will actually remember this, but last summer I did 2 different videos doing the same boat shell challenge. One of the boat shells I made into a wedding venue, and the other one I made into like an adult party boat that was like a blue and white theme. Well, considering I want Sunny to kind of be beach themed when he grew up, I thought it would be fun to have the party boat back, but I pretty much just made it kid friendly. There is still one bar, but I took away like the extra bar and the hookah and the keg and, you know, all that, and made it more family friendly. Added some playground equipment, a little TV area, and basically just changed everything that was white to yellow and some of the stuff that was blue to yellow. But I kept some of the blue accents because Sunny's whole thing is going to be like yellow with light blue or dark blue or just blue. So I did decide to go ahead and put those colors in. I did put some orange little lifesavers though, considering we are in the orange gen. And of course, with it being Rainbow Legacy Challenge, I had to add some rainbow. So we have this whole little party set up here. It's actually kind of cute. Like I said, we have a little kids area since we're probably going to age them up like almost right away. We have some floaties. Of course, we're in the water, so you can go swimming. There's towels and blankets to watch TV at. And then if you come on the boat, when you first come in, there's, well, right on the front, there's a little steering wheel and a little like relaxation place for you to get away from all the noise. But if you come inside, right as you walk in, there's a little table, and then there's a buffet table. We have this whole little music area, so maybe someone can play guitar and sing. And then we also have a kitchen and bar area, so there is a bar if you want to get drinks and you're old enough. But then beside the bar, we have a little bathroom just with a single stall. You come up here, there's a little playroom area, so we have some stuff for inside if kids want to play on the inside, and we have some seating out here for like eating and whatnot. And then at the very top is where we have the birthday a spot, which speaking of which, let's go ahead. You know what? I actually have been having trouble with my Sims eating cake even with candles on it, so I'm going to wait to put the cake out. But this is where we're putting our cake, and there's a DJ. So I think Ember would kind of go all out here and hire a professional DJ. Maybe not a headliner, but a professional DJ. And she would also go ahead and we can serve a random assortment of food. So we have some food going on. I did hire an entertainer. I don't know if that automatically goes to the DJ, but I think it would like play guitar. So I think that we're gonna have like a live stage. And now, as soon as we get here, everyone is reacting. Everyone's reacting. As you can see, Grandma's like, oh. Phoenix is like, what? Gerard is like, oh my god, yay, another baby. And Mila is like, guess what? Guess what I got Sunny for his birthday? A sibling. Alright, yep. This is going to be Blaze finding out that Mila is pregnant. So, we can obviously ask to feel the baby. Be like, whoa, you're like in your second trimester. Girl, last time I saw you, you were skinny as a twig. Ember hired a service. Okay. Let's get him to feel the baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is actually such a cute moment that I have to get. Okay, so he's going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I have a baby on the way. Maybe, oh, she's being flirty. I want to hug her. I feel like he would be like, oh my god, I never thought I would have a child of my own. Maybe, we can reach out for help. Seek validation on being a catch. Okay, hug. Let's hug her. Maybe he would be so happy that he would, like, give her a gift. Do we have anything worth giving her? We give her the headphones. We never use the headphones. Maybe we can friendly be like, you know what? You're having our baby. We're giving you a gift of headphones. Headphones. All right, but Sunny, you're playing with Grandma. I love it. I'm going to let you play with Grandma, actually. Let's tell her a not joke. Maybe we'll blow her a kiss. We love Grandma. And you know what? Maybe we can ask Grandma. Let's see. Instead of telling a goofy story, let's ask Grandma to take us to the kiddie pool before we age up. So maybe we can age up in our swimsuit. Okay, but we are going to give her a gift. Be like, okay, well, I don't have much, but I can give you this. All right, and of course, she loved the headphones. And now he's questioning all his decisions because obviously he was about to ask to cool it off with her, but now we have a baby going on, you know, so we have to socialize with the birthday sim for 3 hours, listen to the stereo at the same time, have a group meal. Oh, how sweet. Does she like affection? Yeah, you can like affection. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, she's about to put that there. How about Ember? You could, make a group meal. I want to just serve off the buffet. Can we check that off like we did that? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Ember, how about you, is this our entertainer? Oh, we have Cannonball as our entertainer. That's actually kind of cool. He's from the new Business and Hobbies pack. And maybe we can, have Ember come and watch. I feel like, where did I put a stereo? The stereo's up here. There's a stereo up here. So we can let's turn on some carnival beats. And perhaps after you get done watching Cannonball, let's make a group with your boyfriend and your brother. And you know what? Let's get your mom in there too. Not Ruby, but Lena. And then all of you guys can come listen to carnival beats together. So listen to carnival beats together. That'll get that out of the way. And again, Grandma's kind of playing with our kids. I hope this counts as, socializing with him. I might be cheating through some of these needs just to save time. So let's socialize. Let's sing. First I have to finish playing in the pool. All right. Because apparently you can't chat and play. Oh, this does count as socialization, though. So I can just keep doing this. So we gotta socialize with the main sim. I mean, I guess we could also do that when he ages up. But I really want to get this out of the way before he ages up. And plus, I think he's so cute in his little swimmers. I love it. Maybe everyone should change into their swimmers. Should we? Oh, I wish we could have made a dress code where everyone changed into them. I guess we can change people with MC Command Center. So we could, maybe just the main people can kind of have a little bit of a swimsuit. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people can just have some swimsuits on. So Blaze, why don't you go ahead and change your outfit? There we go. And I think it's about time to age up the birthday boy, since we have officially played and interacted with the birthday boy enough. So we can go ahead. Let's ask. Can we ask to get out? How do we get out? You know what? I know how. We reset. And then we change your outfit back into your swimwear because you were so cute during that. All right, come on. And swirl. There we go. All right. So I think it's about time everyone heads up to the party area. Oh, it looks like the DJ headliner is here. Perfect timing. So how about Ember? You can stop listening to this and have everyone go here together. And, wait, hold on. There we go. Let's actually come here and dance together. And then, Blaze, I'm going to teleport you up here. Sunny, I'm going to teleport you up here. And once people come up here to start dancing, I think we're going to age him up. So let's get some last shots of Blaze playing with his toddler. So I literally want to play. I don't know if there's enough room up here is the problem. I'm scared he's gonna try to carry him downstairs. Okay, can we play? Can you go on the dance floor and play with him? That would be fantastic. I really don't want you to go down the ladder. Perfect. All right, let's get some final shots of them playing together as father and son as a toddler. Oh my goodness. I'm getting emotional. He's about to have a makeover. It's going to be fine. But we can get a shot of this because this is my favorite pose. And we can just get the headliner in it. So everyone's here dancing while we spin our toddler around. This is actually really cute. Everyone come dance. All right, perfect. I was hoping some more people would come up here autonomously, like Grandma, but I don't know where she is. All right, but I think at least our main household is here. Maybe Ember, can you add more people to the group, perhaps? Maybe just a couple more people like Grandma, so we can go here actions. Let's form a group. You know what? Let's form a group with everyone she knows, except for Blaze and Gerardo. That isn't already up here. And, I want Mila. I guess we don't know Mila, technically. That would explain why she's not on the list to add. Okay. Well, we should probably do a respectful introduction to her, actually. Let's do a friendly introduction. And then we can go ahead and everyone come in. More choices. I just want to dance together. Can everyone come dance together? All right, dance together. And while they do that, Blaze, how about you? First, we need the cake. Let's get the cake on the table. And Blaze, you can go ahead and come here and help blow out candles, Sunny. It's our big sunny day. Come on, let's go. All right, come on. Let's go. Ember, don't you dare leave right now. Okay, technically we have a relationship with her, so we should actually be able to now, more choices, actions. Oh, you can't have more Sims than we already have in the group. Well, that's a little bit annoying. Well, let's still all come here and dance together. And then, Sunny, I think is finally time for you to age on up. Come on, let's age your baby boy up into a child. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It's going to be our first kid of the yellow gen, you guys. What are you doing? Why are you not going over to the cake? I was about to say, if someone eats that cake, I swear. I swear. Alright, but it is your big moment, Sunny. It is time for you to age on up. Oh, Grandma made it up here just in time. Love that. Alright, let's see. Does he try again, or is he just... he got it the first time. I'm impressed. Oh, and now we are glitching out here. Come on. Why does it have to glitch out in the middle of the birthday age up? Okay, come on. Can you do the little spin thing? Age on up? Are you aging up? Well, let me click on him. What is going on? Age up. Why are you being held up? Okay. I've never seen a toddler be held up pre-age up, but you know what? Whatever works. Does he have to go down the ladder? I'm so confused. No, Ember just wanted to hold him one last time. What is going on here? Put him down so he can age up. Why can birthday parties never go right? They can just never go right. Alright. But we finally, officially, have our baby boy as a child. And he totally needs a makeover. Like, this is not going to work. But Sunny has aged on up. And honestly, because he literally aged up on the ocean. Like, he's on a boat on the ocean. I think he should be a child of the ocean. Especially since his name is Sunny, we could have him be like a surfer and be like a lifeguard and live in Sulani because he aged up in Sulani. He becomes obsessed with it. So he is going to be a child of the ocean. But I think let's see. I think he would seek out play and friends. So he's going to be a playtime captain that is a child of the ocean. I think that is very appropriate. I think those go very well with someone named Sunny. So we have everything mainly done in the birthday party, but I do want to go ahead and give him a makeover so we're not looking at like a pre-made version of him for the rest of the episode. And then we can finish out the birthday party. And then there's a couple of things we need to do to finish out this episode so we can move on to what's going to happen in the next episode. And this is our Sunny boy all aged up into a child. Now keep in mind that we did adopt him, so we don't actually have any of Blaze's genetics. But I still think he is cute. He actually didn't turn out to look like what I expected he would look like in the face. But I think he looks cute either way. I gave him these cute little braces because he grew up with like a gapped tooth. So I thought it would make sense that he would have braces. Since he's going with like surfer beach vibes, I decided to give him like a pulled back ponytail. Of course, he's always had the yellow cheese hair. And then you didn't see this because he aged up in his swimsuit. But the everyday outfit he aged up on, he had the new Pride shorts and yellow flip-flops. So I was like, you know what? We're going to add some islandy shirt to it and call it a day. So this is one of his everyday wears. He has 2 other day wears. So like I said, his favorite color obviously has to be yellow because he's part of the yellow gen. But I'm not going to keep the siblings to like a strict color guide. Like Blaze, yeah, is mainly all orange, but like his sister is like peach. So I thought, Sunny kind of had like a purple and yellow aspect as a toddler. Maybe now that he's older and he is like a child of the island, he could have like a yellow and blue type of theme. So this is his everyday, and then this is his second everyday. I decided to go with some blue and yellow shorts, keep the flip-flops, and put on a t-shirt. And then honestly, this gold star shirt I just thought was so fitting for him, so I put that as the third outfit. Then for his formal wear, he gets super dressed up. We have this like super gold suit with some blue shoes. His athletic wear totally with soccer vibes. Like, I could see this kid completely being into soccer when he's a child. So gave him a little soccer sporty look. We have his sleepwear. Honestly, everyone in this family has a onesie for their sleepwear. So I gave him one as well, Void Critter. And then I gave him a second sleepwear, though. This one kind of reminded me of the little onesie he wore as a toddler, so I gave it to him. And then this is his party wear. Kind of nice, but also casual at the same time. Like, obviously his nice clothes are jeans. I mean, his formal's super nice, but I didn't want his party to be as nice as his formal. So he has a nice shirt, but he has like some casual jeans and his flip-flops. And then his swimwear, he aged up with this swimsuit on in a different swatch, but I wanted to keep it and just give it to a swatch that he would wear. But then I figured since he's a child of the ocean, he would want to have multiple swimwears. So he has this one, he has this one, because, you know, I thought this was appropriate, especially since we're in the orange gin. And then we have his third everyday, which is like a scuba diving outfit. I figured since I'm thinking he's going to be a lifeguard, this makes sense for a swimwear. And then his hot weather wear is the same as his everyday. I figured since he pretty much aged up with this outfit, I would give it to him twice. And then this is his cold weather. So we still have his rain boots, but I paired it with some jeans and a yellow hoodie. So that is our baby boy, Sunny. So now let's go finish out the party and kind of wrap up the night and play into the morning so we can have a little bit of storytelling here. Alright, so this is our boy all aged up in his party wear. I love that everyone just automatically changed back in their party wear. Like, no one's in their swimwear anymore. But it's fine. It's fine. But how about Sunny? I think we should end the party with a nice piece of cake, and then probably he should go swimming before the night's over. So I think we're gonna go ahead and perhaps can we call it a meal? I guess since he's a kid he can't call it a meal. Okay, well, he should take the first piece anyways. So let's go ahead and have him take the first piece of cake. You know, only appropriate. Only appropriate. Oh, that's actually kind of a nice photo. I like that photo. Okay. But Sunny is aged up, so now I think Blaze can go ahead and call everyone to the meal. I mean, I know everyone's dancing to the beat, but can they not get to it? Call to meal. Weird. Okay, well, how about you grab a piece? Ember, can you, like, have people come take a piece together? Nope. People are not wanting to grab a piece of cake. Well, that's annoying, because I can only control 3 people. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we have a gold party. I think everyone is, you know, eating some cake, dancing. It's a good time. It was a good time. But I think Blaze would just come into the shock that, you know, his baby boy just aged up. He has another one on the way now. So I think he would want to get a drink real quick. I think maybe Ember and Sunny, let's see. Ember, I forget, there's more than 8 people in the group. Hold on. Let me disband the group and get the important people in the group. Okay, actions, let's disband group, and now let's go ahead and form a group, and obviously we want Grandma and uncles. Maybe we can just pretty much get everyone but in the family but Mila and Blaze and maybe Gerardo. We can leave them out and we can form a group with them, and then we can go for a little night swim. I think that would be kind of cool. Actually, I wouldn't mind. Go here together, light this, and then maybe we can all come and swim here together after you light the fire. So I want some people to hang out around the fire before we go. It is nighttime. And Sunny, you can go do that. And Blaze, I think you are going to come down here and perhaps order a drink, because this has been a lot. Oh, it's the guy that has almost the same hair as us from last episode. That's convenient. Oh, and Peter Pan. Of course, Peter Pan would be the bartender at a, beach party. All right, but let's go ahead. Can we order a drink? Let's order our favorite drink. I honestly kind of forgot what it is, so I'm curious to see what it is. So let's go down to the bar. We're going to let people enjoy the fire and swimming and the DJ. Everyone's going to take a while to get down here, but let's see. Let's fast forward this so everyone can get downstairs. Blaze can order his drink. There we go. Come on. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have a fizzy fruit drink available for us too. But what is his favorite drink? Sims are looking like for love, right? Place is singles night. Oh, well, that is interesting. Interesting to say the least. All right, so let's go ahead and pour up a drink. There we go. And it looks like, of course, it's something I have no idea what it is. It was a cup of coffee. That's not exactly what I had in mind. I think we're gonna drink the fizzy fruit drink. Oh no, he's given us nectar. It's grape nectar. Okay, well, you know what? I feel like it's fair you double chug your drink. Oh, and perfect. You're coming over here to talk to Mila. How perfect is that, honestly? And honestly, I didn't have any of our family grab this food. Okay, let's see. Oh, but I didn't want to miss Sunny's first swim. Okay, I think it's going to look really cool out here with Sunny swimming with the fire going in the background. But Blaze, while you're drinking with Mila, and maybe you guys can, talk to this person while this person performs. Maybe you can perhaps compliment her appearance, be like, you're looking really pretty. Maybe we could discuss about ascending the family, considering like she's pregnant with our child. And maybe we can flatter her. We're just gonna enjoy the show while we have a nice casual conversation. Sunny's going swimming for the first time with the little fire going behind him. Okay, hold on. Sunny, I need you to swim around. Ember, you can have everyone kind of just swim around together. Let's all swim here together. You can come swim around. I just want to get a picture of people swimming with Sunny, but I don't want him to be like completely overlooked. There we go. So maybe something like this. We could get him swimming with his grandmas, with the fire going in the background, and his sister there, or his aunt there. It's Blaze's sister, his aunt. Okay. We can do that. Maybe Ember, you can come and we can all dance around the fire together. Sunny, I think you would continue swimming, though. I'm going to have you swim around. And then Blaze, Philip is calling. Dad, aren't you supposed to be here? Hey, sweetie, we're coming over to see this little one. However, we help and help however we can. Does that mean he's having a stay? Did you just invite yourself to stay over? Okay, no, I think he just wants to come over. Well, you're here with us. I'm just saying. Okay, but I think on that note, the party is pretty much over. Maybe we can confess attraction to her real quick while we're sitting here chilling. And okay, good. People are eating the food. I was getting concerned that they weren't eating the food. But honestly, I think our best move here is going to actually be to end the party. You know, we had a successful birthday party, but he has a few drinks in him, and he needs one more date this episode. So I think we're going to invite Mila on a date and end in kind of unexpected way. So let's go ahead right now, and perhaps we can romance, ask out on, or no, I need to ask to create a date specifically. So romance, ask to create a date, because we have to have a gold level date, which means that you have to have a gold date. We'll send Ember and Sunny home. Let's see. Where are you going? Are you leaving? No. I know I just ended the party, but you're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to leave. We can invite or send Ember and Sunny home, but we do need to romance. Ask to create a date, please. Because we're going to need one more date. So, and he's quite intoxicated, so it's no, surprise he's going to ask her out on a romantic date. Or should we get to know you date? Because, we're trying to get to know our baby mama. I feel like that would be best. Okay, I actually have no idea where I want to go. I mean, we could just skip over to the next bar. I mean, might as well. We're already in the area. She's pregnant, so I don't think getting drinks would be good. But we could be romantic and friendly. Maybe have some physical intimacy. And honestly, let's just dance and save the moment. I think that would be a good date. All right, so we have made it over to the next bar. It is just them. I want you to care for yourself, and I want you to care for yourself. And I want to just focus on them for a minute. So obviously we need a gold level date for our Wilds Date Challenge. But at the end of the day, I think we're going to end up asking her to move in. Because I really want to be able to name the heir and really have control of that. Obviously, they can't stay together. They can't be an item because he has to stay a single parent. But there's nothing saying she can't move in and have the baby and help raise the baby a little bit and then move out when the baby's older. So, let's go ahead. It wants us to start with some light intimacy. So, let's go ahead and perhaps kiss her hands. And we can light intimacy, hold hands, and romance. What is goose? I'm so confused. I actually don't know what that is. So we'll do that too. Oh, he's romancing her. All right. What is goose? Oh. I wasn't expecting that. I actually wasn't expecting that. Okay. Sorry, that was just threw me completely off guard. Okay, talk about casual intimacy. We can perhaps flirt. So we can flirt. Maybe we can romance, offer her a rose. And then, we're trying to get to know her a little bit. So let's go ahead and enthuse about our guitar solo. Oh, let's definitely get a picture of her taking the rose because, that's a must. Let's get that shot. And then let's go ahead. We have to share interests again. So friendly, share interest. Maybe we can get parenting tips considering, she's about to be a mom. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that would be taken in a good way or not. Ooh, let's take a photo. Okay, she wants to take photos, so let's go ahead and we could take a photo of her and be like, have a photo of her pregnant so we could have that for our child. I feel like that would be a really cute shot. Okay, hold on. Let's take a photo of her. I want to get a body shot. And let's see. Let's randomize the pose and see if we can get us maybe a shot that shows her stomach a little bit. Let's see. We don't really have a lot of options that are showing her stomach. What if you're relaxed? Oh, there we go. That's a good one. All right. All right, we have a picture of our baby mama for our bebe when they get here. All right, it wants us to have light intimacy, so we can do passionate kiss. It wants us to have small talk too. Okay, physical intimacy, kiss, and then I think ask about day is small talk. So that should be good. And that'll get the main socialization out of the way too. All right, let's go. All right, we are on a silver date. So now, you know what? How about let's dance? I feel like we could have a good time dancing here. Isn't there a speaker here? Yeah, let's come here and dance together. We're just going to have a really fun date. The point of this is just to make it as fun as possible because I feel like, did you choose to dance together? You did. There, she's not coming. I want you to dance together, please. Oh, Peter Pan's here. Peter Pan is just apparently supposed to be in the episode today. All right, but let's have them come dance here together. You know, they're jamming out. Instead of drinking, they're dancing at the bar together. That's cute. All right. But now she wants to flirt. I don't want to take more photos. Let's just flirt twice. Romance, flirtation. Let's sweet talk her. Maybe ask how the date's going. We could flirtation, flirt. You know, I don't think we have to continue dancing. Let's just chat with her. Come on, let's go. Let's just chat with her. Alright, she flirted once. Alright, let's see. Does this get us to a gold date, or do we have to talk about one more thing? I think we're probably going to have to talk about one more thing. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and flirt one more time. So flirt. Can you guys stop talking so much and flirt? I just want to get this gold date. Okay, let's just take a photo. I think that's going to be the simplest. We'll take one more photo. Maybe we'll take a photo with her this time, since we took a photo of her last time. So let's go ahead and take a photo together. Perfect. All right. Honestly, should we get a flirty photo? Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Okay, we got a photo. Maybe take a couple just in case it's a bad quality. There we go. Bam, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right, we have a gold date. So before we end the date, I think he's going to come out here and we're going to sit here together and we need to have a little bit of a conversation. And basically, we're going to try to have a serious conversation with her and ask her to move in. Now, she already has a home, so if I ask her to move in, she's going to say no. So what we're going to do is pretend we're asking her. So we're going to do friendly, deep thoughts and have a deep conversation. And then after the deep conversation, we'll get a picture of her and him talking. I think we're going to be like, hey, you know, I think you should move in. And she's like, okay, well, you know, there's not a lot of room. So what are we going to do about that? He's like, you know what? Leave it to me. We're going to go home. We're going to have a chat with our sister. We're going to talk about how we're going to move somewhere else. And I'm a detective. I can have us a place in no time. You know, especially with all the Strangerville mystery stuff going on. It's not safe around the place. We need to get this baby in a safe location. So we are going to more choices. Well, first, let's end the date. What's in the date? Because I'm scared if I add her to my house, it'll mess up the date. Let's see. Which means he has 24 hours to get the final date. Okay, but that means we literally have till like midnight tomorrow. So we should be good. But let's go ahead and add to family. All right. So Mila is added to the family. And honestly, I know this is going to sound weird. I'm going to add $3,000. Testing cheats, true. And I know technically we're not supposed to do money cheats, and this is kind of a money cheat, but I'm going to say it's her money that she's bringing with her. She is a bit of an actress. She is kind of known, not very well known, but she's kind of known, so she has a little bit of money. So I'm going to say that she's adding on $3,000, and then when she moves out, we'll subtract $3,000. So we just got to keep in mind that we have to subtract the money. But that's her money that she's bringing with her as a small-time actress. And now she has moved in. So, she did say, though, that it's a small place. So he would probably make some phone calls on the way home. And then when we get home, we're going to have a family conversation. All right, so we are back home. Everyone is out front, and I think it's time for us to have a family conversation. So, Mila, I think she would be good to go lay down. I feel like she just needs to relax, maybe take a little bit of a nap, and let the family kind of talk. So, we're going to make a group with everyone here, except Mila. And I thought there was more chairs out front. I was going to just have a conversation around the fire, but is there anywhere with I guess the living room. Yeah, so we can all come sit here. So let's all come sit here together. Mila can kind of take a nap. Let's turn off the TV, and we're going to have a conversation. He made some phone calls on the way home to his police department friends, maybe some friends a little bit higher up than the police department even. Let's see. Can we all sit here, please? Sit here together. Come here. And basically, he found a underground bunker nearby. And with all of this Strangerville stuff going on where he's having to solve the mystery, and, now he's needing a place for more family, but he doesn't have a ton of money to spend. He can sell this place, but he wouldn't make too much money off it. So he's going to tell Ember and Sunny that they're going to have to move in the morning. The mission that he's secretly been working on with the Strangerville mystery has gotten dangerous. People are getting infected. It's not safe in this town anymore. The people, the military people, are starting to catch on that he's onto it. His detective career is kind of wanting him to go into secret hiding. And he just needs the opportunity for a bigger house than this trailer. So real quick, he's going to go ahead and we are going to, friendly, maybe stories. I think that's the best way to do this. And tell an engaging story. And Sunny, I'm going to have you listen to it. Just pretend you're listening. Just pretend you're listening. Apparently we're playing with a cat that's not there. Okay. Well, can we listen to the story? Can we discuss interest? Let's just ask to join the conversation. There we go. So as you can see, he's sitting here. He's telling the story. He's like, we need more room. I've been working on the secret mission. The town's getting infected. We need an underground bunker to go in and keep safe. And Sunny's like, oh, awesome. New home. More room. Maybe. He goes, maybe more room. Not too much. But Ember is going to be like, what? What do you mean we're moving again? This has been my home since I was a teenager. I made this home myself. I think she would want to argue, maybe even lash out and be like, maybe argue about her being able to make enough money to save the place, because he'd be like, well, what do you want me to do? You don't make enough money to pay for this place on your own. And she'd be like, but I don't want to move. I don't want to live underground because of your stupid decision. He's your son. He has to go. But I should be able to stay here. And he's like, okay, well, you did get a job, but how are you going to pay for money? Like, how are you going to make the extra money that's coming from me? I'm the main resource in this family money-wise. How are you going to do it? And she's going to be like, I'm going to sell jewelry on the side. I think she'd be like, let me prove to you before you leave in the morning that I can sell the jewelry I've been making to make extra money. And he's going to be like, okay, I'll give you a chance, but you have till the morning. You have till the morning, so you're going to have to set up shop tonight because we're going to have to go pretty soon. So we're going to go ahead and perhaps Sunny and all of them can kind of get ready to go. Mila, obviously, she kind of already packed up her things, and her things are still in storage. Maybe she can come chill in Ember's apartment. We could have her work on her acting a skill a little bit, so she is an actress. So she can come work on her acting skill in the pink room. And Blaze, I think you are going to work with Sunny where you can. Maybe we can tell the story that they're packing up together. So let's go ahead and maybe express admiration, best hug ever. Maybe parenting, we could influence to clean up toys. So he can kind of clean up his area. And we can turn this off. So he can be working on that. And basically, I'm going to let them kind of pretend like they're packing up. And then maybe try to take a nap after they get done with that. And Ember is going to set up shop. So we have not much room, but we have a little bit of room on our property to where we could set up like a little stand. So I feel like if we move these rocks, just bear with me. We're going to move these rocks. They're a little bit randomly placed now. And we can move the mailbox. We're going to move the mailbox over by the box. And then we're going to go to the stuff from businesses and hobbies and get a stand. I know there's stands from other packs, but the stand I'm thinking of specifically is from businesses and hobbies. Here it is. So we have this little stand here she could put in front of her front porch. And it even has a little swatch, I think, for jewelry. Yeah. See, we have a little jewelry swatch. And then, like, this pack also comes, let's see, where is it? It comes with this little cute umbrella that we can line up here. And I was thinking between the umbrellas, we could have some like fairy lights or something. So maybe we can go to lighting. And can we place these? If we place these, we can move. Nope, it doesn't let us lower them. I was going to say we could lower these and make them look like they're working, but I don't think that's going to work. So I can just put some fake lights in the little umbrellas here. So there's some lighting because this is a night sale. So she's going to have to be able to have light to show off her jewelry. But we can go here. I'll center that. And I think that's going to be our starting point. That's really all we can afford to spare. So now we're going to go ahead. Let's stop arguing with your brother. Let's stop arguing. Oh, they all canceled their interactions except Mila. Go figure. Go figure. Okay, I wanted you to express love. Maybe ask to clean up toys. That's what I want you to do. And teach about responsibility. So we'll use this as a learning term. But Ember, I want you to change your outfit into something cute. I know it's going to be cold, but, you know, I have weather effects turned off. So let's change into something cute. And we are going to go ahead and come out here. Let's teleport out here. And we are going to, there's nothing to stop. I don't need to view inventory. And then we can, oh, weren't we in the middle of cutting a piece? Should we finish that piece? We should probably resume cutting the gemstone. Let's actually do that real quick. So we even have one more thing to sell. Oh, we don't need the salvage robot part. No. Alright. So let's let her finish this gemstone real quick while everyone's kind of doing what they need to do, and then she can start a sale as soon as she's done with it. I wish there was a way to make this go faster. Alright, but let's see. What are you doing? You guys are just talking. We're going to say they're packing up. Also, could you maybe lecture about jumping on counters? Because I am so tired of this. And then you can play with the laser pointer. You can finally play with your cat. Oh my goodness, so exciting. Alright, let's fast forward this. We'll just make one more gemstone to sell. And then I'll stock the table. So let's go. Fast forward this. I thought this wouldn't take as long, honestly. Okay. Of course, I've thought about that about this whole episode. There we go. Okay, it's done. So we can put this in our inventory. And now we should be able to view inventory. Let's put all the gemstones in there. And honestly, I want to keep some of the jewelry for future plans I have. But we have like 2 moon necklaces. And maybe we can sell one of our earrings. I thought we had another. Where's the bracelet we just made? Oh, here it is. We can do this one too. I'm going to keep these jewelry pieces. But we're going to try to sell these pieces perhaps. So we can go ahead and stock the table. Let's go. Alright. Let's see how the pieces place down. Stock table, please. Are you going to stock the table? Ma'am. Stock table. There we go. Alright. I love that her moon necklace is like right in the center. That's actually kind of cute. Can I drag this over? I don't think it actually lets me drag it over once it's placed. Oh yeah, that didn't help me. Can you stock that back on the table? There we go. Alright. Well, it's not organized in the cutest way, but as long as we sell, I think is what's going to get us. So let's go ahead and tend the table. Alright, I know you're not in the best mood ever, but we can go ahead and try to attract some customers. I know it's the middle of the night, but, you know, start yard sale. There we go. Let's start yard sale. We're attending the table, so hopefully people will start showing up. So I really want her to be able to prove herself so she could, like, stay, you know, by herself a little bit. All right, our first customer. Hello, welcome to our 3:30 a.m. yard sale. Would you like to buy some jewelry? Let's give a sales pitch. We can, you know, perhaps do a respectful introduction. Yeah, this woman's makeup is intense. Oh, we're getting some intense people. Okay, let's give a sales pitch to all these people. You know, we really want to sell our objects here. I mean, honestly, I don't really care how much they sell for, as much as I just want to sell them all. So let's give a sales pitch to all these people. Oh, Sunny is already getting his creativity skill level 3. Fantastic. Alright, well, I want you to clean up your toys. This is fine. Maybe you can put all your toys away. I'm mainly doing that because he doesn't have a bed to sleep in. He doesn't have a bed to sleep in. but it's fine. This is fine. I'm more focused on the story of this episode than I am the needs. Alright. Oh, it looks like we just made a sale here. Okay, let's give another sales pitch. Give a sales pitch too. Oh, we are selling good. Oh, this person's famous. If we could get a sale pitch to her. Come on. We have 3 more items. We have 4 customers, 5 customers. We just got Christmas skill level 4 too. See, her jewelry's popular. We have 2 more pieces, guys. 2 more pieces. Who wants to buy them? Who wants to buy them? Give sales pitch. Give sales pitch. You know, Eliza Pancakes, you need some jewelry, ma'am. Alright. Oh, Mila just got acting skill level 2. One more piece. We sold everything. We sold everything in like 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay. Well, obviously her sale was successful. So we're going to end the yard sale here. And we are going to run over to our brother who has decided to work out for some reason. And share ideas. We can, I want to what is it? Propose a crazy scheme. Like, I could totally make money selling jewelry. I am in level 5 of a business career. I could set up a stand here. We could sell money when I'm not at work. Romeo can move in and, you know, he could help out. He comes from a rich family. He could support me a little bit. I think she would have been thinking about that while she was making these sales and really thinking about her future. And then maybe he'd be like, okay, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I'm going to keep ownership of the trailers and I will rent out the trailer to you. You have to pay rent or you will be kicked out. But I'm going to give you the opportunity since you proved that your jewelry can make money and you're already in a business career. So in the morning, we should probably invite Romeo over. But right quick, while I'm on camera with you guys, I wanted to actually first, I wanted to go through and grab stuff from our house. Now, I already did have this planned out in my head to where I knew we would be moving. So I've built the house mostly, but there's some things I didn't want to spend money on. So I'm going to grab some stuff with you guys. So the first thing I want to grab is obviously our cat grave pumpkin. We can't leave Pumpkin behind. But pretty much we don't have to grab anything from Ember's trailer. But first of all, there's a bunch of stuff in our inventory we can sell. Not all of it. Some of it I want to keep. But we have a bunch of like rewards from our jobs we can sell and make money to put towards the house that I have built for us to move into. See, this is good money here. Good money here. We're already over $30,000. And honestly, I want to keep his computer. I want to keep anything electronic, anything cat related, anything void critter made, any gifts or prizes he earned over his childhood. You know, just really all the stuff that makes his room his own. We have some pictures here. We have his high school diploma. We have these art pieces. I think I'm also going to take his bed. Sunny doesn't have a bed, but we can take some of the things from his room. We can take some of his toys and whatnot. I kind of want maybe bring one of his son things because he's had the sons in his room since he was a little baby. But also we should probably grab some of the toddler stuff for our future siblings. So we could grab some of the slides. We could grab Blaze's working out station. Maybe we can grab our cat bowl. I know, I said cat and you're over here. Sorry. And the very last thing I want to grab is this truck. So I think that's everything we need. Maybe I don't think we're going to need the machine anymore, but I'm going to grab the machine. I'm also going to grab our money trash cans because I spent money on this. Oh, and we have to grab his guitar. The guitar is a must. We also need to grab, like, his frog. I think that, though, is maybe where we end it. Just make sure you go grab all of the cat statues. Oh, we can grab the little bear, the skelly bear, too. Yeah. I can't remember if I put a TV, so I'll just put the TV in case, just in case. But pretty much what I plan on doing... Oh, we gotta get the waffle maker his mom made them. Alright. I think with that, that's pretty much everything I wanted to grab. Because everything else we can kind of leave here. But like I said, what I'm planning on doing is I'm probably going to, between this episode and next episode, do a video where I renovate this trailer. And like I said, I'm going to have Blaze still own it. So he's going to have to buy the new place. Well, he's not... His job is helping him buy the new place, but we're still going to put some money towards it. And he will own this trailer, and he can rent out to his sister and her boyfriend. And possibly, maybe, I'm thinking about making it set up to where maybe one of Ember's friends could move in, and she could be like their roommate. I don't know. I have ideas for this trailer. But first, we have to get Romeo on board. So with Mila being pregnant, technically we have 7 people in our house right now. So we can invite one more. So we are going to go ahead and fix one more meal here. Oh, we're also leaving all our fruit behind. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and maybe we can cook a grand breakfast. And when we're done cooking the breakfast, Romeo can be invited over and maybe he can have a conversation with us and see if he wants to move in and really take things to the next level with Ember and be serious. But we are going to have to go another 8 and 14 hours. I feel like the date just ended. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, whatever. Sunny's going to play with this dollhouse. Oh, I guess we could have took the dollhouse too. Can we? I don't think we can put that in Sunny's inventory. Oh, but he's playing with it, so I feel bad for taking it away from him. Okay, you know what? Sorry. I'm just noticing you want your dollhouse. I'm going to keep your dollhouse if you want it. I feel like that's only fair. That's only fair. Okay. So, let's go ahead and have Blaze cook up the grand breakfast. I don't know why he's cooking his sister's trailer, but that's fine. Maybe since Ember knows that Sunny is about to move out, she would have some last moments with him. Oh, he's already coming to talk to her. Oh, I love it. We could offer to be Sunny's mentor, but I don't know what we mentor him in. I don't know. I feel like that would be a cute title, though. We could offer to be his mentor. We could brag about our job title. We could maybe tell an engaging story. Enthused about cats. We gotta pass on our love to cats, considering he has spices. Maybe we can reveal a deep secret. We're just gonna really boost our relationship with Sunny while Blaze cooks up some breakfast for everyone. Mila, what are you doing? You're still working on practicing acting. Okay, do you need to keep care of your needs? You should probably pee. You're pregnant. I feel like you should pee. Also, 2 minutes till she's in her 3rd trimester, which means we're totally having the baby next episode. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was not 100% prepared for that. All right. What you do? Oh, you're using your stove. Okay, you wanted to use your sister's counter, but your stove. Okay. Well, maybe Mila, you could come sit over here. We could turn on, I feel like she would turn on some pop, which probably would drive him nuts, but I think it would happen. So let's go ahead and turn on, maybe hip hop. Maybe we can turn on hip hop and listen to some hip hop. And let's see. Okay, I think we're about to be able to invite Romeo over. So we're hanging out here. So let's go ahead and perhaps, well, we could even, should we invite our grandparents over just to tell them what's going on? Maybe Blaze invites the parents over. So you can come here and invite Romeo to hang out on current lot, and then you know what, you can Blaze, you can perhaps invite the club to hang out. Not the I Workout Club. I want the family club. Did we have the Rainbow Family? I guess we could just start a gathering. I didn't really want Phoenix to come, but it's fine. Phoenix can come too. Ooh, we should totally actually add Sunny to the group now. Or, oh, can we not? Is there an age limit on this? I wonder why we can't add Sunny to our club. Huh, I don't know. But the family is here. So, can we add you? No, we can't. Okay. Let's wait for the family to get here. Did you invite your boyfriend over? Let's see. Lock camera on. Okay, he's here. Okay. So I feel like Ember would real quick run up to him, and I forgot. We're not celebrating this holiday. I just forgot to take it off the calendar before I did this. But I'm actually going to be switching seasons as well between episodes. I'll explain that more in next episode. So when we come back, it's going to be a different season. So just ignore the fact that it was a holiday. But really quick, we're going to go ahead and perhaps run up to him and have a deep conversation with him. Just to kind of warn him what's going on a little bit. And then we're going to call family to the meal after she kind of tells him, hey, you're about to get invited to move in. Just a warning. So let's go ahead and Blaze, you can go ahead and let's call everyone to the grand meal. So we're going to have one last grand breakfast with the family in our trailer home. We've packed up most of our stuff, and I'm not going to play the full day today. I think after this breakfast, we're probably going to go ahead and end everything. Of course, Mila, being the diva she is, doesn't want to eat the grand breakfast he made for her. Rude. Just rude. All right. But people are coming to grab some food. The grandparents are here. Hopefully Ember and Sunny are coming. Okay. So, with everyone here, I think Blaze is going to do one final thing, and we are going to friendly and stories, and we are going to tell a group story about a mighty captain to... Can we do it to everyone? Yes, we're going to do it with everyone while we all have a meal. Oh, I don't know why Mila just, walked away. I guess she's like, maybe this is more of a family moment than I'm meant to be in. I don't know, but we're going to tell a group story to everyone while everyone finishes up their meal. We can put the grand breakfast away. We're going to say he said the story. So everyone knows what's going on. Everyone knows we're about to move. Ember is taking over the trailer. Like I said, between episodes, I will do a renovation of this trailer and probably renovate this trailer just a little bit, just so we can set up the household here. But we do need to ask Romeo one thing, and that's if he officially wants to move in. And I think we're going to do this by having another deep conversation. Let's ignore the group conversation. I just want to have a conversation with you. Have a deep conversation with Nolan. Tell an engaging story. Oh, he's socially awkward. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's kind of cute, though. Honestly, I love that her Prince Charming is socially awkward. Okay, we're going to have a deep conversation with him. She's talking with him, and she's like, all right, you've had time to think about it. Do you want to move in? And, of course, he is going to say yes, and we are going to... Okay, I don't know why I can't find the option to move him in through cheats or MC Command Center. Normally, I can just shift-click, and it says remove him from family. We can do add family, just like we did Mila earlier. I don't know if it's because Mila's pregnant, but I feel like we should be able to move them in because you can have up to 7 Sims when a Sim is pregnant, as long as only one Sim is pregnant. So, I guess we can do this the proper way. I just was trying to make it a little bit easier with cheats. But let's go ahead. I'm going to do this with you guys. So, we're going to save and go to manage worlds. Don't want to crash between saves. And then we're going to move him in. And honestly, I'm probably going to say he brought money with him. But I'm not going to give him the money until after Blaze is moved out. Because I don't want to cheat any more money for our main household. We're just going to go here. We're going to manage household. Switch up households. As you can see, Romeo is going to move out from his parents, Snow and David Nolan, and switch over to our household. We're not bringing any money, even though they obviously have enough to spare, but I don't want to cheat money until after Blaze and Sunny are moved out of the house. So, let's add them to our household, and he is officially a family member. But like I said, between episodes, we're going to renovate the trailer. I'm going to move all their stuff into their new place, and then at the beginning of the next episode I'll give you a tour of their new place and really just set life up and try to start getting through the Strangerville mystery, because we're basically going to be living our next location until we solve the Strangerville mystery and our children are a little older. But like I said, This was a big turn of events, so I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. All right,